Okay, so I'm getting ready to talk about a bunch of different credit cards on my channel. So before I do that, I would like to introduce you guys to a credit card that is perfect for building or rebuilding your credit. And this credit card is going to be known as the Discover It Secured Credit Card. The Discover It Secured Credit Card is definitely one of, if not the best secured credit card that you can get on the market, hands down. So if you guys are new to having credit, or if you're restarting your credit journey, then I would definitely encourage you to stick around to the end of this video. If you're already subscribed, then welcome back. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ismael Sandiford, and you are now watching Just Money, where we talk about financial related topics such as personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're definitely going to want to consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, so before we talk about the Discover It Secure Credit Card, let's quickly go over why you need to start building your credit. So in today's world, if you don't have good credit, then you're going to be very limited to the things that you can do in life. Having good credit is pretty much like your livelihood and reputation. If you're trying to buy a car, you need good credit. If you're trying to buy a house, you need good credit. And yes, you can buy both of those things straight cash, but typically majority of people out there do not do that. Most people tend to finance purchases like that. So that way they can make monthly payments on it instead of paying the entire amount up front. And usually when you do these things, you'll either have a high or low interest rate. And the interest rate that you get depends on the credit score that you currently have. So if you have a low credit score, you look like a risk to the lender. And if you look like a risk to the lender, then they're going to charge you more for borrowing money. On the other hand, if you don't look like a risk to the lender because you have a good credit score, they will charge you very little for borrowing money. So in other words, you would have a low interest rate because you have a good credit score. And also one last thing before I move on, if you have a higher credit score, then you'll actually be able to obtain higher tier credit cards. And those higher tier credit cards are going to offer enticing perks and welcome bonuses, such as the American Express credit cards, Chase credit cards, Capital One credit cards, etc. But anyways, if you guys are new to the credit game, or if you're trying to get back in the credit game, then the Discover It Secured Credit Card is here to save you. Now, a question you may ask is, what is a secure credit card? What do these people mean when they say secure credit card? What is that? Well, if you didn't know, a secure credit card looks and acts just like a regular credit card, but the only difference is that you have to put an initial security deposit down, and that initial security deposit that you put down then becomes your credit limit amount. For example, if you put an initial security deposit down of $250 for the Discover It Secured Credit Card, then that very same $250 that you put down as a security deposit will then become your credit limit amount. And the reason you have to put an initial security deposit down is because you either have bad or no credit. So what lenders do, in case in the event that you don't make your payment, they already have your security deposit, so they would just take that money and go on with their lives. But when building or rebuilding your credit, you're going to have to start with something called a secured credit card, such as the Discover It Secured Credit Card. Now, there are other ways in life to start building credit, such as getting added as an authorized user or getting some kind of installment loan. But one of the best ways, to me personally, is by getting a secured credit card. Because one, if you get added as an authorized user, you're going to have to ask somebody for them to add you on their credit. And for me personally, I don't like asking anybody for anything. And then two, if you don't have good credit, then it's going to be kind of hard for you to get your hands on some kind of installment loan out there. And then if you do end up getting it for whatever reason, you're probably going to be at a really high rate or something. And for those that don't know what an installment loan is, it's pretty much anything to where you're making recurring payments every month, such as a student loan, a mortgage loan, a car loan, etc. But a secure credit card solely has one purpose, and that one purpose is to help you build or rebuild your credit. Once you make on-time payments every month for a specific amount of months on your secure credit card, then your credit score should rise. Because each payment that you make every month gets reported to the three major credit bureaus, and those three major credit bureaus are going to be known as Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. And if those three credit bureaus see you making on-time payments every month, then they're like, hey, you know what? This person is responsible. Let's boost up his credit score. Then once your credit score goes up, depending on the secure credit card that you have, you will graduate to something called a unsecured credit card. And then your security deposit will then get refunded back to you. And if the secure credit card that you have does not graduate to an unsecured credit card, then just apply for another unsecured credit card now that you have a good credit score. But anyways, now that you guys get the gist of what a secure credit card is and why having good credit is important, let's go over to Discover It Secured Credit Card and why it's the best, if not one of the best secured credit cards that you can get on the market. So to start off, the Discover It Secured Credit Card has no annual fees on it, which is really good. Because believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, some secure credit cards out there do have annual fees. I don't really agree with it, but hey, I don't make the rules. But the minimum security deposit in order to obtain the Discover It Secured Credit Card is going to be $200, and the maximum deposit is going to be $2,500. So for example, if you give Discover an initial $500 security deposit, then your credit limit is going to be $500. And again, you get this deposit back after your credit card graduates. Discover will review your account after 7 months of owning the card to see if you qualify for an upgrade to unsecured status. So if you've been making your payments on time for those 7 months, then your credit score should rise. And then you'll get your $500 security deposit back along with your new unsecured credit card. But the Discover is Secure credit card does report to all 3 major credit bureaus, which is good because that helps you build your credit. And again, as I said earlier, the 3 major credit bureaus are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. But anyways, the main selling point that really sells the Discover is Secure credit card is the cash back that you're benefiting from it. As I said earlier, secure credit cards are solely for building or rebuilding your credit. So to get cash back from a secured credit card is crazy. This card will give you 2% cash back at gas stations and restaurants all the way up to $1,000 in combined purchases each quarter. So after each quarter passes, that $1,000 is gonna reset. And then boom, you're getting 2% cash back at gas stations and restaurants again. So let's say hypothetically, if you were to spend $1,000 at gas stations and restaurants for the quarter and then you maxed out, you would receive a free $20 because 2% of 1,000 is gonna be 20 bucks. So not too bad just for a secure credit card. But you'll also earn an unlimited 1% cash back on all other purchases. And in addition to that, after the first year, Discover will match all of your cash back that you've earned throughout the year. And that is just insane to me. Now earlier I mentioned this credit card has no annual fees, but also in addition to that, this credit card also has no foreign transaction fees. So if you're out of the country, you'll be able to use this card with no problem without being charged for being out of the country. And also, Discover credit cards are accepted nationwide by 99% of places that accept credit cards. So you'll never have a problem using this credit card anywhere for the most part. Now, this next feature I'm about to mention is pretty cool, not gonna lie. Although I do not recommend that you take advantage of this feature. And this feature is your first late payment is automatically waived. Now, I love that Discover did this, but I also hate that Discover did this. It's cool because yes, things do happen in life sometimes to where you can't make your payment on time, but I hate it because I don't want anybody to get into the habit of doing this or thinking that it's okay because you got a freebie. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. And also again, as I mentioned earlier, please remember after you make 7 on-time payments with Discover, they will review your account and see if you're eligible to upgrade to unsecured status. So pretty much what I'm saying is don't miss your payments because once you graduate to unsecured status, they'll give you the credit limit that you already had or an even higher credit limit than what you did have while receiving your security deposit back too, of course. But ladies and gentlemen, if you decide to get the Discover is Secure credit card, make sure you do not go over 30% of your credit limit. So for example, if you put $200 down as your initial security deposit, never spend more than $60 on your card because 30% of your credit score is made up of your credit utilization ratio. And if your credit utilization ratio is over 30%, then that can definitely make your credit score go down instead of up. Some experts even say try to keep your credit utilization ratio under 10% if you can. And 2 more things before I end this video. 1, this is going to be a hard pull on your credit, so just beware. And 2, you can always pre-qualify for the card to see if you actually qualify for it before you apply for it. Simply just go to the Discover website and type in a bit of information like your annual income, how much you pay in rent or mortgage every month, and then after you type that in, they'll let you know if you're pre-qualified or not. And when applying for the Discover is Secure credit card, bad credit and new credit is always welcomed. But let me know what you guys think about this secure credit card in the comments down below. And also, if you guys have any credit cards out there that you guys would like for me to review, then just comment down below and let me know. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, then I truly do appreciate you guys. We were at 20,046 subscribers at the time of this recording, so I do appreciate all who watched. We actually just hit 20,000 subscribers today, so thanks for all who watch the videos. I really appreciate it very much. But if you guys don't know, I actually do post weekly videos, and if you haven't yet already, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already, and don't forget to hit the notification bells. That way you guys get notified every time I post a new video. And again, we talk about personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. We talk about how to get high limits on your credit cards, how to raise your personal credit, how to obtain business credit. We talk about real estate. We talk about mortgage loan products. We talk about everything. So this is your one-stop shop. And for those that don't know, I'm a licensed real estate agent, a realtor, and I'm also a licensed mortgage loan originator as well. So if you guys have any questions in regards to real estate, all my information is in the description below. And again, one more time, if you guys have any credit cards out there that you guys want me to review, just comment down below and let me know. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.